सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृढ्यस्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदैवाहं नमस्तोऽन्यत् इति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Page 69, topic 113, second paragraph, third line, the last. तस्मादज्ञः पाठक गुरुः धृति घटादिसमः ज्ञानी गुरुः मेघसम इति प्रागुक्तम् तस्मान् मुमुक्षुः धृति घटादितुल्यम् अज्ञपाठक गुरुं हित्वा मेघतुल्य ब्रह्मज्ञ गुरुं गुरु मुखात् वेदार्थश्रवणं कुर्यात् तद्विज्ञानार्थं स गुरुमेवाभिगच्छेत् समित्पाणिः श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठम् उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः इत्यादि श्रुतिस्मृतिभ्यः। In the first two chapters of this Vichara Sagara, Nischala-dasa has presented two topics: Samanya Rupa Anubandha Chatushtayam, Vishesha Rupa Anubandha Chatushtayam. Now in this third chapter, Tritiya Tarangaha, Nischala-dasa is presenting the topic of a guru and Sishya and their characteristics, Guru Lakshanam and Sishya Lakshanam. The Sishya has to approach what type of Guru to get moksha, and the Guru has to teach what, how the Guru should be and how the disciple should be. That topic we are seeing in this 113. Nischala-dasa says, Brahmagnat guroho eva vedartho grahyaha. That is the topic, 113th topic, which I introduced in the last class. Brahmagnaha means the knower of Brahman, the wise person who is knowledgeable in Shastra and in communicating also. He himself or herself knows that Brahman is their own nature. That is called Brahmajnaha. From that wise person only one has to study. What? Vedarthaha, Grahyaha, to be received. Vedantic teaching has to be received from that Guru. And he is doing the comparison between Brahmajnaha and Ajnaha. Ajnaha is one who do not have that knowledge. Aham Brahma Asmi iti Jnanam Nasti. That person is called Ajnaha, an ignorant person. He does not know that I am Brahman, I am pure consciousness existence principle. He does not know that. That person is called Ajnaha. So Brahmajnaha, Ajnaha. Between these two gurus, which guru is the best guru? Brahmajnaha guru alone one has to study. And he gave the comparison of that Lavana Jalam, Dhriti or Ghata, a small leather bag or pot if you take near the ocean, you get only salt water. One cannot appreciate or enjoy the salt water. Ajnaha Guru is like a salt water. It's like a salt. How can you enjoy that water? Brahmajnaha Guru is Megha Samaha. The water comes from the Megha. The sweet water comes from Megha. So Surya Bhagavan leaves the salt and takes the sweet water, gives that sweet water through the Megha, clouds. And you can enjoy that water. So sweet water. That's what we are drinking. Rain water is so sweet. After coming to the earth only, they pollute that water. But original rain water is very, very sweet. So, Brahmajnaha Guru who is Megha Sama Jala. That Megha Samaha means that Jalam which comes from the Megha is equal to that. That means that Guru gives Advaita Jnanam, Abheda Jnanam. Ajnaha Guru gives Bheda Jnanam or Bheda Bheda Jnanam. Bheda Jnanam means Dvaita Jnanam. You are different from Paramatma. After death, you have to merge with God. He is different from you and you go near to the Lord. You cannot become one with God. You can go near the Lord. So Jiva is different, Paramatma is different. They say Bheda, only they teach Bheda Vakyams. Because in Shruti, Bheda Vakyams are also there, Abheda Vakyams are also there. Bheda means that Vakyams which are talking about the difference between Jiva and Paramatma. Jiva and Ishvara, if there is a difference, that's called Bheda Vakyam. Dva Suparna, Sayuja, Sakhaya, like that, those Vakyams they catch. And there are some philosophers who talk about Bheda Vada, Vakyams. Bheda Vakyam also there, Abheda Vakyam also there. Therefore, two Vakyams are coming from Veda only. Therefore, that Vakyams are, both are real. Veda Abheda Vadi says, Veda also real, Abheda also real. They give an example for that. Just as the tree is one, but it has got branches, leaves, fruits, flowers and fruits. Veda is there. But tree is avayavi, one tree. And from avayavi drishtya, tree is one. Once you see avayava drishtya, many parts are there in the tree. So, whole tree has got Bheda also, Abheda also. From tree standpoint, it is one, Abheda. From parts, Avayava standpoint, there is Bheda. So you cannot say only Abheda is there or Bheda is there. Very nice example. It looks as though he is correct. Tree is one tree, Advaitam, Abhedam, Avayavi Drishtya. But you see, from parts, Avayava Drishtya, there is Bheda. Therefore, you have to accept what? Bheda, Bheda. Similarly, in Veda also, Upanishads also, Bheda Vakyams are also there, Abheda Vakyams are also there. Therefore, you have to accept Bheda, Bheda. These gurus are called Ajnaha Guruhu, Pathaka Guruhu. He says, Tasmad Ajnaha Pathaka Guruhu Dhruti Gatadi Samaha. So the ignorant teacher who is talking about Veda Vakyams, there is Tatparyam, real, Dvaitam is real, Jivatma, Paramatma, Bheda is real, Ajnaha Pathakaha. The one Pathakaha means the teacher who is teaching Vedam or Veda Vedam. Ajnaha only teach like that. Jnani never teach Veda or Veda Veda. There is no Tatparyam in that. So that teacher is like Dhriti Ghata Adi Samaha. That bag, a leather bag you take and get water is equal to that leather bag Ghatavat. He take only Dvaita Vakyams from the Veda or Dvaita Dvaita Vakyams, Vishishta Dvaitam, Veda Veda Vakyams they take from that. Dhriti Gatadi Samaha. Dhriti means leather bag, I said. If you take leather bag, you get only salt water from the ocean. Gata also salt water only. Therefore, Jnani Guruhu, a wise person, Jnani Guruhu, the one who has got aparoksha jnanam. Jnani Guruhu, what? Megha Samaha iti, equal to the cloud. Cloud means that cloud which gives the sweet water. Megha Samaha. So that Guru, just as the Megha gives that sweet water, this Jnani Guru gives what? Advaita, Abheda, Vakya Jnanam. There is no Tatparyam in Veda, there is no Tatparyam in Veda Veda. Where is the Tatparyam, the teaching? No, only Abheda. Let there be a Veda Vakyams. Let there be any amount of Veda Veda Vakyam. There is no Tatparyam. They are all unreal. Mithya Veda, Vishishta Abheda, Satya Abheda, Advaita, only is the truth Tatparyam. Vedasya Tatparyam. Mithya Veda Vishishta. There is Veda. Veda talks about Veda also, included Veda, but there is no Tatparyam. Where is Tatparyam? Satya Abhede eva Tatparyam. Abheda means divisionless, differenceless. Therefore, in that only there is Tatparyam. Mithya Bheda Vishishta. Satya Abheda. Satya Abhede eva Vedantasya Tatparyam. Iti Arthaha. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now, afterwards, Tasmatu Mumukshuhu. Therefore, the seeker of moksha, Dhritigatadis Tulya, Agnya Pathaka Gurum Hitva. This portion I have to explain. We read Hitva. One has to drop that Guru, not going to that Guru who is talking about Veda or Veda Veda. You are different from Bhagavan. Bhagavan is different from you. The one who is teaching like that, why you have to go there? Already you know that. Vedam, Bhagavan is different from me. I am different from Bhagavan. You know already. Yeah, you have to go there. People are going to those people. Vishwanadasa says, don't go to them. But mature people only come to Brahmagnya Guru. Immature people go to Agnaha Guru, who is Dhruti Ghata Samaha. So one has to leave that teacher who is Mumukshu, who is that person, that seeker of moksha. Dhruti Ghata Samatulya Agnya Pathaka Guru. You have to split properly. Tulyam plus Agnya Pathaka Guru. Tulya means equal to that Dhruti Ghata Jala Lavanam Jala Tulyam. That means Veda Jnanam they teach. Dvaita Jnanam only they teach. That is real for them. World is real for them. Jivas are real for them. And Ishvara is different, sitting somewhere for them. Gurum Hitva. Hitva means having dropped the teacher, avoiding that teacher. Where you have to go, Mumukshu? Megha Tulya Brahmagna Gurum Mukhad Vedartha Shravanam Kuryat. One has to listen. The seeker of moksha should listen. Vedartha Tadatparyam. Vedartha means here Upanishad Shravanam Kuryat. One should do that Shravanam. What type of Guru? Brahmagna Guru. Brahmagna Guru Mukhat. Directly you have to listen. Mukhat means from that Guru's mouth one has to listen. That Guru is compared to Megha Tulyaha. That Guru is like Megha Tulyaha, equal to Megha. That means this teacher gives Advaita Jnanam, Abheda Jnanam, Satya Jnanam. Whoever talks about Veda, they are giving Mithya Jnanam ityarthaha. Whoever giving Veda Jnanam, Dvaita Jnanam, Mithya Jnanam they are giving. Therefore, one has to go to Megha Tulya Guru. Megha Tulya means here Advaitam, Abheda, Bodhaka, Shastra Vakyam, whoever teaches, Kuryat Shravanam. What is the Pramanam? Pramanam is Tad Vijnanartham Sa Gurumeva Bhigachet. This Mundakopanishad, first chapter, second Mundaka, 12th mantra, says there Shaunaka was taught by Angiras. Angiras says, hey Shaunaka, one has to go to that Guru. Tad Vijnanartham means Brahma Vijnanartham. To know Brahman, Saha Mumukshuhu, the wise person, the wise here Viveki ityarthaha. Saha means he means Mumukshu, seeker of moksha, seeker of liberation. Gurum eva abhigachet. He has to approach a Guru. What type of, how he should approach? Samit Parnihi, holding the Samit in his hand. We saw in the Mundakopanishad. The dry twigs represents Viveka, Vairagya, Sadhana, Chatushtaya, Sampannaha, Mumukshuhu. That is called Samit. Like how the dry twigs catch fire immediately, like that the student should be Sadhana, Chatushtaya, Sampannaha represents. That Samit represents in his hand, I am a Sadhana, Chatushtaya, Sampannaha. I am a qualified person. Please teach me Brahma Vidya. Samit Panihi. Whom he has to approach? Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. Shrotriyam means the one who has studied Shastra from his or her Guru for a length of time. Shrotriyam. And Brahmanishtaha also. Aparoksha Jnanam, the one who has got direct knowledge. It is not his or her Guru's knowledge teaching. The one who is talking, the Guru, Brahmagna, Brahmanishtaha means That is fact for the teacher. It is not somebody else's words. It is fact. Brahmanishtaha sthiraprajnaha ityarthaha. One has to approach such a guru. Not Agnaha Guru, but Brahmanishta. Brahmanishta, Kevala Brahmanishta means Adhama Guru. Kevala Shrotriya is Madhyama Guru. What type of teacher you require? Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. Uttama Guru. Then only you will get moksha. Uttama. Then another pramanam, Smriti Pramanam, Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 34th verse. Upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinah. Upadekshanti, if you approach such a guru, Brahmanishta Guru, Shrotriya Guru, te tattvadarshinah jnanam upadekshanti. Tattvadarshinah Brahmanishtaha equal. Mundakopanishad Brahmanishtaha word is tattvadarshinah of Bhagavad Gita. Tattvadarshi means Satyadarshi ityarthaha. Satyam is what? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is the Satyam. Tattvam. Darshinaha, the one who has got direct knowledge. There is no doubt in that knowledge. Thus Tatvadarshinaha, Aparoksha Darshinaha, Jnaninaha, wise people, they teach same jnanam to you, aparoksha jnanam, upadekshanti. Therefore, ityadi, like this, there are many other mantras, etc. Shruti smrutibhyaha, Mundakopanishad is Shruti, Gita is called Smriti. So you get support, Shastra's pramanam is there for that. Don't go here and there. Everybody is talking Bhagavad Gita, I go and study it. You should not buy the book also, everywhere. Whatever Guru recommends, that book only you have to buy and study. Not as you like and get the book and study, you will get into problems. So always be with Guru in Guru's guidance. Now we go to the next topic, 114. We'll read the portion. Paurusheya prabandhadapi jnanam jayeta brahma vinmukhadeva vedartho grahitavyaha iti purvavarte मुक्तत्वात् वेदान्तवाक्यार्थविचारेणैव जीवब्रह्मैक्यज्ञानं जायेत न तु इतरैः पौरुषेयैः संस्कृत ग्रन्थैर्वा भाषा ग्रन्थ प्रबन्धैर्वेति भाषा प्रबन्धैर्वेति सिद्धम् अस्य प्रबन्धस्य पौरुषेयत्वात् आरम्भो व्यर्थः इत्याशङ्कायाम् uchyate. Now Nischala himself raises a Purvapakshi and he answers, Paurusheya prabandhadapi jnanam jayeta. Jnanam is possible, Jayeta. Jnanam, Atma Jnanam can be generated through what? Paurusheya Prabandhadapi. Even though it is not an Upanishad text, suppose any Shrotraya Brahmanishta Guru teaching other than Upanishad, written by any Prakarana Grantha, even Vicharasagara, Viveka Chudamani, Vedanta Sara, so many Prakarana Granthas we saw. All those Prakarana Granthas are not Shruti. They are written by some other Acharyas, Swamis, Maharshis. There are many. Even Narada Bhakti Sutra, written by Narada, said by Narada Maharshi. They are all not come under Shruti. They all come under Prabandha. Prabandha means Paurusheya Granthas, written by those Acharyas, either in Sanskritam, or in Telugu, or in Malayalam, or in Tamil, any language for that matter, or in Hindi. So all they are called Paurusheya Granthas, Prabandha Granthas. Compositions written by a human being. They are called Paurusheya Prabandha. That even those Granthas, if you study also, that's why we teach many Prakarana Granthas. They are all not Upanishads. By studying that also, from that Jnani Guru, that Mumukshu will get moksha. That is the topic now. Brahmavin Mukhadeva. Brahmavit, the knower of Brahman. Brahmavit Mukhat. From that teacher teaching Vedartha Grahitavyaha iti. So Vedartha Grahitavyaha. Vedartha means here Vedanta. Upanishadic teaching within inverted commas. This is Purva Pakshi's objection. You are telling any other Prakarana Grantha studies also okay. But you said in 113, Purvavarte means previous avarta, previous topic. 1113, what you said? Brahmavin Mukhadeva Vedartho Grahitavyaha. No, Prabandha also can give Jnanam, you are telling now. But above topic, what you said? Vedanta Shravanam, you said. So you are contradicting. Purva Pakshi is asking Nischala-dasa, the Vedantin, Guru author. Who is the author of this Hindi Vicharasagara? Nischala-dasa. So Sanskritam is only translation of that Hindi Vicharasagara, what we are studying. Originally this Vicharasagara is in Hindi, written by Nischala-dasa. Later only, very much later only, Vasudevendra Saraswati has written in Sanskrit. Clear? That's why I am telling always Nischala-dasa, Nischala-dasa. Even though we are studying Sanskrit Vicharasagara, it is fully translation of that Hindi Vicharasagara. Therefore, what he says, you have said in the above topic Vedarthaha, Vedanta Shravanam means Upanishad Shravanam, Purvavarte, Grahitasya, you have taken that only as the study. Now what you are telling Uktatvat, you have said that already. Vedanta Vakyartha Vicharenaiva Jiva Brahmaikyam. By studying Upanishad Vakyams only, Mahavakyam only, one can get Jiva, Brahma, Aikya Jnanam. Jayeta, that alone generate Atma Jnanam. Natu itaraihi prabandhaihi, natu itaraihi paurusheyaihi. Paurushaihi, Paurusha, Purusha Sambandhi, that which texts which are written by the Purusha Buddhi, human intellect dwara. Purushaihi, Samskrita Grandhaihi va. It can be Purushaihi, Paurushaihi is better. Paurushaihi, Yaihi, it can be. We can take Paurushaihi. Then next class I will do correction if it is required. Paurushaihi we will take today. Itaraihi Paurushaihi means other than Upanishads, written by the other Paurushai means that granthas written by ordinary human beings. Ordinary means what? Maharshis or any sages or swamis, written by them. Purusha buddhi sambandhi paurusham ityartha paurushaihi. They can be in Samskrita gandhairva bhasha prabandhairva iti. We have to split there. Bhasha prabandhaihi va iti. Bhasha prabandhairveti. So either that book can be in Sanskritam or in Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam or Hindi, whatever be the language. Bhasha, other languages. If they are written, Bandhairva iti siddham. Na. So, natu itaraihi. One cannot get Mahavakya Jnanam by studying any other texts other than Upanishad. Even some people don't accept Bhagavad Gita also, because Bhagavad Gita also written by Vyasacharya. It is also Smriti Grantha. All Smriti Granthas are Paurushayam. And Brahma Sutra also written by Vyasacharya. That is also Paurushaya Grantha, Nyaya Grantha. There are some people refute that study of even Gita, even Brahma Sutra also, because they are all Paurushayam. They come under Smriti only, even Nyaya Prasthana. How can you study that? Only Upanishad. That is what some people say. But Nischaladansa don't accept that. If that Granthas, that's what he is going to tell. If that Granthas or Prakarana Granthas written by any other, either Smriti Granthas, Puranas, Itihasas, or Brahma Sutra, or Narada Bhakti Sutra, even Shankaracharya wrote many works, Upadesa Sahasri, so many works he has written, all are based on Veda. Vedasya Tatparyam. Veda Tatparyam based Granthas one can study. Whatever may be the language, whoever can, that any person can write. Whoever, whatever and wherever. It is there, Dayananda Swami says, if anyone gives the message, you are the whole, WHOLE, you are the whole message, you are everything. This message is given in Africa also, we happily accept. In any other language, in any other country, you are Purnaha, you are the substratum of this universe, you are the one everything. If the message is there in any language, in anywhere, in the countries, anywhere, we accept that it has Upanishadic teaching. We are not adamant about the language or a country or anywhere. Whoever, whatever language they write, wherever. But the message should be, you are Purnaha. You are Amrita Swarupa Atma. This is the message we are happily accept. It is not that our Acharyas only has to write, only our Maharshis should write. No. Even our Maharshis, some of them, Nyaya, Yoga, Sankhya, Vaisheshika, they are all written by Maharshis only. But we don't accept. Patanjali, Maharshi, written Patanjali Sutras, Yoga Sutras, we don't accept that philosophy because he goes straight to Vedic teaching, Vedic philosophy, Upanishadic philosophy. We don't accept. Even Sankhya, Kapila Muni, great Muni, but we don't accept their philosophy. Similarly, Nyaya Vaiseshika also, we don't accept. Why? Because they talk about Bheda or Bheda. They don't talk about Advaita. So therefore, where they are born, the Muni or Maharshi status is not the question. Vyasacharya, Mahabharatam and Brahma Sutras are in keeping with the Upanishadic teaching. That is why, even though they are Prabandha Granthas, we accept. Understand? That is what Nischala establishes here. Paurusha, this is the Purapakshi's objection. Samskrita Gandhairva, Bhasha Prabandhairva iti siddham. So, any other Bhasha Granthas means other languages. Other languages, Upanishads are all in Sanskritam. All Prabandha, different languages they are there. Different languages they are writing. From that we don't get knowledge. Natu itaraihi. Asya prabandhasya paurushayatvad. Why they are not able to give Atma Jnanam? Paurushayatvad. They are written by human beings. Upanishads are not written by human beings. They are given by Bhagavan. Therefore, don't compare Vedas, Upanishads and Paurushaya Granthas, Purvapakshi says. These are all given by human beings. Even though they are Maharshis, they are only human beings. Vedas are given by Bhagavan, Apaurushayam, Nirdushtam, Dosharahitam. These people written are Dosha Sahitam. Therefore, we should not study, the Purvapakshi says. Arambhaha vyarthaha. Vicharasagara arambham. Writing Vicharasagara is also a Paurusheya Prabandha, it becomes. Therefore, Purvapakshi says, don't write the book. Vicharasagara, don't write. Vyarthaha. It is useless. Because it is becoming Paurusheya Grantha. Paurusheyatvat Prabandhasya iti ashankayam. If the Purvapakshi has got such a doubt, Vicharasagara should not be written, should not be studied by anyone. Therefore, because Vicharasagara we have not yet started, the exact text we have not entered. That comes only in 4th chapter, after 2 pages. So therefore, don't start writing Vicharasagara. You have written only Anubandha Chatushtayam, okay. You have written only about Guru Sishya, that is also okay. But don't write Vicharasagara, na arambhaha, because it is vyarthaha. This is your doubt? Uchyate, I am going to answer. Who? Nischala is going to answer. Now we'll read that portion. Sayoha vai tat param brahma veda. Tat param brahma veda. Brahmaiva bhavati. Ityadi shrutya brahmavite. Jnani brahmaiva. Ataeva. Tasya vak veda rupaiva. Sacha vak. Samskrita rupava astu. Bhasha prabandhadi rupavastu. Sarvadha tasya vachanam veda bhramam nivartayati nissesham nanu Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitarthaha Tam Tvaupanishadam Purusham इत्यादिश्रुतिभिः वेदवाक्यादेव ब्रह्मज्ञानं जायेत न तु प्रमाणभूतैरपि प्रबन्धान्तरैः इति चेत् न तथा अदर्शनात्. Now Nischaladasa gives a brief answer first, later he gives elaborate answer. So saha yaha vai tat param brahma veda. Saha, that mumukshu who approaches brahmanishtha guru, Shrotriya brahmanishtha guru, param brahma veda, knows Brahman, Supreme Brahman. Veda means knows. K-N-O-W-S. Knows Veda. What? Param Brahma. Knows Supreme Brahman. What happens to him? Brahmaiva bhavati. He himself become Brahman. Become within inverted commas. He becomes Brahman. Where it is said, it is given in Mundakopanishad, 3rd chapter, 2nd Mundaka, 9th mantra, 3 to 9. Ityadi Shrutya. Shruti means Mundakopanishad Shruti. Ityadi Shrutya. By these statements of Shrutis, Brahmavit Jnani Brahmaiva. Brahmavit means knower of Brahman. Therefore, he is known as Jnani. That Jnani is, who is he? Brahmaiva. The knower of Brahman is Brahman. Brahmaeva. The knower of pot cannot be pot. The knower of any object cannot be that object. But the knower of Brahman is Brahman. Because that known object is not different from him. Therefore, Brahma eva. Ataha eva. Therefore, tasya vak, of that teacher's teaching. Here, tasya means of that Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru's vak teaching. Veda Rupa eva. Even though he is teaching Bhasha Grandhas in other languages, the local language they teach. Everybody do not know that English language. They teach in their own mother tongue. Telugu in Andhra, if you go, they are teaching in Telugu. In Tamil Nadu, in Tamil they are teaching. In Sanskritam they are not teaching. Local language they are teaching. So sa tasya vak Veda Rupa eva. Sacha vak, that those words of that Jnani Brahmavid Samskrita Rupa va astu, Bhasha Prabandhadi Rupa va astu. Let them, they can be in Sanskrit. Narada Brahma Sutras are in Sanskrit. Other Prakarana Grandhas, there are some in Sanskrit. Many Prakarana Grandhas, what we saw in our classes, all are in Sanskrit language. Or Bhashantaranva. I teach in Telugu there in the Telugu class. In Telugu language we teach. And the whole thing they have written in Telugu also. Not in Sanskritam. The same thing they translate into Telugu. They need not be in Sanskritam script. They do not know how to read Sanskritam also. Even many of our students also, they do not know Sanskritam, but they use the Tamil book. That means they won't get Jnana. They will get Jnana definitely. And the teacher is not teaching same Upanishad. Now I am not teaching Upanishad for you in this class. Even Tuesday's class I am not teaching Upanishad. I am teaching only Gita. Tomorrow also I am not teaching only Upanishads. I am teaching only Brahma Sutra. That means don't you get moksha? He is asking the Purvapakshi. Nischala asking him. Either it can be in Samskrita language or Bhasha Prabandha means other language, Hindi. Especially now he is talking about Hindi Vicharasagara. Nischala talking about my work, what I am going to write. See, that Nischala is a great scholar. He is a Shrotriya Brahmanishta. He knows Sanskritam thoroughly, very well. But for common people to understand the highest teaching, he wrote in Hindi language, so that all people can study and understand. Otherwise, he doesn't know Sanskritam, he cannot write in Hindi. If he writes in Hindi, all people cannot study. Understand? Therefore, he has deliberately written, is going to write, okay, Vichara Sagara in Hindi. Later only this is in Sanskritam, later it came. So either it is in Sanskrit or in Hindi. One will get definitely moksha. That's what he says. Prabandha, Bhasha Prabandha means other languages. Adipadat, 14 languages. That's why in our culture, wherever you go, in whatever language you listen, some of the other language students comes to my Telugu class also. We understand Swamini Telugu because teaching subject is same. I used to attend like that only. Even though I don't know the language, because subject is same, as though we are listening to the same subject like that. That is possible. Astu sarvadha tasya vachanam veda brahmam nivartayati. Tasya vachanam means that Guru's Vedanta, Guru, Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru, even though he is keeping other language, Prakarana Grandhas in front of him and teaching that text, what it does, that teaching, Veda Brahma Rupam, Veda Jnanam, Veda Veda Jnanam, Dvaita Jnanam, it removes. Dvaita Brahma, it removes. Veda Brahmam Nivartayati, it removes. How? Nishesham, without any doubt, completely, totally. Now Purvapakshi is not happy. Further is coming. Nanu onwards. Nanu, that is Purvapakshi's objection. Objection, Your Honor, I don't accept. He is telling to Nischala. Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitarthaha. He quotes that mantra from Mundakopanishad 3-6. What Vedanta, that there it is said, one has to approach a guru, Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitarthaha. That you have to go to a teacher who teaches Vedanta and who is having Sunischita Artham, Tatparyam, who knows. You have to approach that guru only. It is said in Mundakopanishad. Now you are talking Prabandha Grandhas, Vichara Sagara, you are publicizing for your book. Fourth chapter, he is like a Saindhava standing, not to enter into fourth chapter. Why? Don't write fourth chapter. வீட்டுக்கு போன்னு சொல்கிறார். விசார சாகர கிளாஸ்க்கு வராதுங்கோ. No, he is standing in between. Because Upanishad says like that. Only Vedantam we have to study. Not only that, Brihadaranyaka also says, Tam tu Upanishadam Purusham. One should get the knowledge of that Purusha, that Paramatma, Jnanam, Jiva Brahmaikya Jnanam, through only Upanishad. Aupanishada means Upanishad Sambandham, Aupanishad. That is some Shakalya Brahmanam. 3rd chapter, 9th Brahmanam, 26th mantra, Shakalya Brahmanam. Head removing Brahmanam, Swami jocularly says. Because there only Agnivalkya says to Shakalya, your head will get break now. Head will fall down. You have to be careful. That Brahmanam also says that only. One has to get this knowledge through only Upanishad. Ityadi Shrutibhihi, etc. Ityadi, many other Upanishads also. Shruti means Upanishads. Veda Vakyadeva Brahmajnanam. Veda Vakya. Your Prakarana Granthas are not Veda Vakyams. Brahma Sutra is not Veda Vakyam. Bhagavad Gita is not Veda Vakyam. Only Dashopanishads or any other Upanishad, Veda Vakya. Adinal. Veda Vakyadeva Brahmajnanam Jayeta. You can understand now. So simple Sanskritam. Natu Pramana Bhutairapi Prabandhantaraihi iti. Not with any other text. Pramana Bhutairapi. You are telling Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita and other granthas all have Shastra Pramanam. Pramana Bhutam, they are all Upajivya Pramanam only you are telling. Apaurushayam, like that you are telling. Prabandhantaraihi, other prabandhas means other compositions. Antara means other composition, other texts. Iti chet. Iti chet, if you say so, O Purvapakshi, Mundakopanishad, Brihadaranyaka, you are quoting. Therefore, you should not study Vicharasagara Gandha, you should not write Vicharasagara, no one should study Vicharasagara. You are telling? No, it is not so. Why? Tadha adharchanat. We don't see anywhere like that. By studying without Samskrita Jnanam, without studying Upanishad, there are many people attained moksha. By studying mere Bhagavad Gita, there are people who attained moksha. They need not study Upanishads. Why? The one who is teaching is Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru for the people in their language to understand, simple language. Whatever they can understand, that language he communicates the same Tatparyam of the Vedanta. So they are getting moksha. We don't see anywhere Adarshanathana moksha varla ivaniki enna Telugulo padichitta, even when the Kannadalo padichitta, or some Prakarana Granthas only heard, that's why no moksha ivaniki varlave illa. Engiyadu paathada. There are many people, many people. What is the condition? This Guru must be a Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. Enna language la adu sollatam, doesn't matter. The people there, what language they require, that language he communicates. If they are able to understand English, English. If they are, it need not be Sanskritam. I am talking Sanskrit or English. English. Foreign language. In the foreign language, moksha varada illaya. Ninga ella Sanskritam la padikavela adana moksha varada nu solla mudiyum. I studied only in English medium. I did only for I heard from Swamiji all in English only, not in Telugu, my mother tongue, not in Sanskritam, but all heard in foreign language English. And moksha vandachu na solren. I got moksha, no doubt in that. That's why my students also will get. Vicharasagara students also will definitely will get. Understand? Therefore, tatha adarshanath. Like that, nobody has got moksha without studying Upanishads and we don't find anywhere. There are people got moksha in spite of studying Prabandha and Prakarana Granthas. He gives example now. Ayurvedokta Rogatan Nidanasya Nidanasthanah Nasthana Aushadina Aushadhadinam Gnana Mitara Samskruta Vaidya Grandhaihi Mitara Samskruta Vaidya Grandhai Prakrita Bhashadi Grandhaischa Yatha Samameva उत्पद्यते तथा सर्वेषां प्रत्यक्चैतन्य अभिन्न अद्वितीय ब्रह्मज्ञानमपि पौरुषेय ग्रन्थैरपि जायेत एव. Now, Ayurveda Ukta Rogagata Nidanasthana Aushadhadina. In Ayurveda, original Ayurveda in Sanskritam, fully. That Ayurveda Granthas later written by Charaka Samhita. Charaka wrote again that Upaveda of that Ayurveda is the Upaveda, original, given by the Lord. That Upaveda written by Charaka later. That Charaka wrote, after reading that Charaka, only this Ayurveda doctor doing Vaidyam. This Vaidyam, the Ayurveda doctor doing, he is not studying original Ayurveda Upaveda. He is studying only Charaka Samhita. Adhikara Grantha, there are some other Granthas are there, written by many Acharyas, Maharshis later. And that one person study Charaka Samhita and Ayurveda doctor and gives medicine. Will he not get cured by that medicine? And that's what he is asking here. Aushadhadhinam Jnana Mitara Samskrita Veda Vaidya Grandhaihi. Itara Vaidya Grandham. That knowledge, Jnana means that knowledge he has got through Charaka Samhita, which is not original. And other Ayurveda Granthas, they are in different languages. In villages, if you go, they are in their Tamil Ayurveda Granthas are there, Telugu the Ayurveda Granthas are there, because they are all translations. And that doctor read those books and he got knowledge of Ayurveda and treating the patients. All they are getting the treatment or not, they are getting cured or not from their disease. Even Upavedam padikala original diabetes diabetes will continue for him, asthma will continue for him because he has not studied Upaveda. Can you say that? No. Therefore what? Therefore, like that, Prakrita Bhashadi Grandhaischa. Prakrita Bhasha means in their own regional language they are studying. Even allopathy doctors, they don't take allopathy medicine. They are taking Ayurveda. I know one doctor, allopathy doctor, is not using, for his old age, some problem is there. He is not taking allopathy, he is taking only Ayurveda. He has not studied that Ayurveda, taking from another doctor who is the local doctor. In his own language, he has studied Ayurveda and giving medicine. He is taking now. It's like that. Prakruta Bhasha means local regional languages. Granthaischa. Yatha samaveta utpadyate. That means that disease can be cured by using those books. Tatha sarvesham. Similarly, sarvesham for all people. Pratyak chaitanyam. That inner self one can recognize abhinna advitiya brahmajnanamapi. I am Brahman, I am non-different from Brahman, abhinnam. Then advitiyam, I am secondless, I am the pure consciousness, existent, principle. This brahmajnanam also paurusheya grandhairi api jayeta. From paurusheya grandha, like my Vichara Sagara grandha, is capable of giving moksha. Not only Upanishad, but my Vichara Sagara grandha is based on Vedanta Tatparyam. That Hindi language, okay, or Sanskritam, it gives moksha. More in next class. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः